I'm a knockout artist, baby. I'm a knockout artist, baby. Look, it's only right. I saw Jermell Charlo. He had a couple interviews on S News. I was like, man, I want to go ahead and react to this with the family because Jermell Charlo, man, he's always animated. He's always saying some shit straight from his emotion. He's never censored. He tells you how it is. He tells you what he thinks. He tells you how it feels or how he feels, I should say. And you know what I'm saying? He never regrets it. He never takes it back. He's never censored. So I respect him for that. I appreciate him for that. And sometimes you can get the best sound clips, sound bites from I'm a knockout artist, baby. Like all that joint. So I'm gonna go ahead and react to what Jermell Charlo had to say in this particular interview. I don't know if any of the things that you see on the title is actually going to be spoken about, but I think it's only right with Errol Spence, you know what I'm saying, alluding to the fact that he wants to move up to 154 at some point. He's also said he has no problem fighting Jermell if the money is right. Terrence Crawford said he would love to fight the winner of Jermell Charlo Castano too. We heard what Jermell said about Crawford. I'm a knockout artist, baby. Is he or will he say anything specifically to Errol Spence? Does he have any particular words for Earl like he had for Terrence? He had all types of shit for Terrence. You better stay in your lane. Stay at 147. You finna get your knocked out. You don't know, you know what I'm saying? We different over here. I got homeboys from Omaha. Y'all don't move like us. Y'all ain't about that. So he had a lot of shit for Terrence. But I wonder if he has any of that same energy from Earl now. Earl and him is boys to an extent, so I really don't expect that to be the case. But at the same time, if the question is asked, I would love to see what he has to say, and I would love to see he would be as open to fighting Errol Spence as it seems Errol Spence is open to fighting him. Let's check it out, y'all.
Favorite fighters, like, got so much respect for you. Let me tell you, that motherfucker used to go like, like literally in a ring, making niggas look stupid. Then you knock your ass out.
Most talented fighter in the history of the Dominican Republic.
Right. Most talented fighter in the DR, because you know I knocked that motherfucker Rosario out. That nigga wasn't worth shit.
Okay.
Put his ass down with a fucking belly button shot.
What was your biggest knockout in your opinion, in your career?
Shit, that one, Rosario, I fucking dropped him. He was supposed to be some daddy was a baseball player, all this other shit.
He's a knockout artist.
All this, he a knockout artist, he relentless. I went in that motherfucker double jab. Why? Hit him with a body shot. Was fucking him up already.
You was, Jermell, I'll give you that. But I'll say this, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people had, you know, they as surprised as I was with him, the way he defeated Rosario because of how he defeated Julian Williams, you know what I'm saying? You can kind of look in hindsight and be like, okay, maybe Julian Williams isn't what we thought he was. And then also we can also look at Lubin and what he did to Rosario to be like, maybe Rosario isn't what he thought he was. You know what I'm saying? Or what we thought he was. That's just my opinion.
The rest of the beginning of the fight. Then I hit him with a body shot, and I won 3 belts.
Yeah.
I still got them bitches. That was the best one.
It's hard.
Almost lost him though against the first fight with Castano. Some would say you should have lost him.
You won 1 belt.
Then you beat him up again. I'm tired of with that one in the Lubin fight because I knocked that bitch out too. Dropped that bitch with a fucking right uppercut straight to the throat or something. Well, I don't know where that bitch hit him in the neck and the throat at the same time.
He's a really good fighter, Lubin.
He's a good fighter. He was undefeated. I'm the only loss he got.
He could crack.
Get ready to fight that tall, lanky motherfucker. He's gonna stop me on that motherfucker, lanky motherfucker, but put his hands up. Lubin coming with that.
He got power.
Lubin got a little power on him too. Nothing nobody can handle because he would have dropped.
I like how Charlo respects Lubin because he understands that there's a possibility Lubin might end up being the best win on his record to this date. You know what I'm saying? If he beats Castano, you can put it up there. But as of now, Lubin seems to be the best win on Charlo's record from what Lubin, you know, did before he fought Charlo and what he's doing afterwards. Other than Lubin, you can't really say anyone else is kind of in that is in that same type of level or in that in the same trajectory as Lubin when it comes to his resume. So it's like, I understand why you would respect Lubin because Lubin might end up being your motherfucking best win of your career.
Terrell Gershon. But we gotta check they fucking chin because these niggas be iffy out here. They be trying to act like they big dog this, big dog that, big dog this. Nigga, yeah, you got something ears in your mouth and you looking all cool with your chains and shit. But bitch, can you get hit? Can you niggas get hit? That's the name of this game. When you do get hit, what you do? How do you fight adversity?
Who's the biggest name you ever sparred?
Some people would say the same thing to you, Jermell. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, you did lose to Tony the first time. Even though it might have been controversial, somebody said you should have won. You did lose to him the first time. The second time, you losing the whole fight, but then you did end up stopping him. Well deserved. And then we can talk about Castano. Castano put you in a place that you weren't expecting to be in, and it looked like you lost the fight, but you got gifted the draw. So I'm like, the same criticism you're putting out there to some of these other folks, you know what I'm saying? A lot of fans or boxing heads, they looking at you and saying the same thing. But this is why I love Jermell. He's what I'm saying? He's unscripted. You know what I'm saying? He's uncensored. He tells you how he feels. I'm a knockout artist, baby. I'm a knockout artist. So it's like I can't be mad at it.
Not fought, sparred. Most
His
famous.
name.
Yeah, obviously you sparred Earl, right?
Yeah, Errol Spence then. Errol Spence, the biggest name.
15 rounds at a time?
We win a lot of rounds. You know what I mean? Earl didn't put some work in. Errol Lara, Kermit Centroy, Shane Mosley.
You sparred Mosley?
Yeah, I was Mosley. When I was 15 years old. Shout out to Shane's. To the Shanes.
Yeah, and to Earl, of course. Earl's going to do his thing.
I don't even know. I done sparred a lot of motherfuckers. Shit, I used to fight on that little motherfucker from the Subway commercial.
Who?
Mike Lee. You know what I'm saying? Like, we sparred a lot of people. What's goddamn twin brother?
Who had the biggest name? You sparred your brother?
Yeah.
Does it get heated?
That's why we don't spar no more.
No, we got too heated. Because the Klitschko's once told me that their mom never let them spar or fight.
Yeah, we sparred each other. We're not going to ever fight each other, ever. And I ain't got to fight my twin brother. Fuck, I'm going to do that for? That's stupid as fuck. I ain't never going to fight my brother. But the Klitschko's, they was motivation to me and my brother, how we move. And we said we'll never fight each other. And we looked at them, and they never gonna fight each other. And I hope the Granny twins never fight each other. Shout out to the Granny little kid.
That's dope that he shout out the Granny twins. Salute to them, man. Up and comers.
They're great.
They doing their thing. They doing their thing. You can't be calling everybody great until they become great, bro. That's
no, I mean, great.
I'm not even great.
I mean, great human beings, but they're great at boxing too. They're great people.
Right there is why I love Jermell Charlo, because he can. I hope y'all get this far into the video, because he can sound. He's just him unapologetically, man. He don't hold back, but you can tell he understands, and that's why he's my favorite when it comes to Charlo twins. But he's like, nigga, I'm gonna talk all this shit, but at the end of the day, I do live in reality. A lot of y'all think I don't live in reality, but you see him right there. He said, you can't just call anyone great. I'm not even great yet. That tells me, be scared of this nigga. He finna come into this Castano fight, the second one, differently. That's respect right there, boy.
The
I don't care what no one says.
I think that's where they came out here for the boxing, because I met them in Philly.
Yeah, they out here in Texas. They love
doing their thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
they live out here?
Yeah.
Hey, fire! That was a fire 4 minutes right there. I enjoyed that. Now it had nothing to do with Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo actually having a fight. I might actually end up changing the title. So if you guys watch this, you be like, nigga, you keep saying the title says this, but it says something different. I might change it because I don't want it to be on no clickbait shit. I enjoyed that interview from Jermell once again, as always. Salute to Jermell. I'm a knockout artist, baby. I'll always be in support of you, but I'm going to still criticize when you say some bullshit, but I'm also going to acknowledge when you say some real shit. And that was some real shit at the end when you was like, you can't call anyone great. I'm not even great yet. So that means that y'all better be careful. We might see a different Jermell in this second Castano fight. But excuse me, I'm gonna be up out of here. I love y'all. Salute to the people. Comment, like, subscribe.